All right, it is time for another job video, and I am going to be showing 3 different ways to sort silverware. Okay, first I'm going to show if you are just taking one item at a time and what that might look like. Then I'm going to do 2 items, and then lastly I'll do 3. Those 2 will look pretty close, but I'm going to show both. As with the other videos, I am going to model as the student, and I will describe how somebody could help you complete this job. Okay, before we get started, I'll show you what I have, nothing fancy. I went through the plastic silverware collection that we had here at my house. So I have a collection of forks, knives, and whoa, that was pretty crazy, and spoons, okay? I have mostly forks and knives. I didn't have as many spoons. So for the first video, I'm going to do a couple examples of forks and knives. That'll be the same for the second. And the third video, when I do 3 things, I will do forks, knives, and spoons because that was what I had here. Okay, so there's my silverware. And after I went through the plastic silverware section, I went to the Tupperware drawer and I got 3 Tupperware containers. The ones I had all happened to match, which made today feel like a lucky day. It doesn't matter what you use. I think what's important for students who are doing this job is to have separate containers where you are sorting the silverware. I think what is difficult sometimes for students at home is standing by your silverware drawer and having to sort things into the drawer. At school, students do a lot more of their work sitting down because it helps them focus and concentrate just on the task that they're doing. So my suggestion would be if you're doing this at home to have your students sit at a table, at the couch with a tray. If they're in a wheelchair, they could use a tray. I'll show that in a bit as well. Any setup that makes sense for you, but having the students sit down generally helps them pay more attention to the task they're doing and they get less distracted. Okay, so I've got my silverware, I've got my containers, and I'm going to get started showing 3 different ways that you could sort silverware at home. Okay, I know the layout in this one's a little tricky, but in this first video, like I said, I'm going to show doing just one type of silverware at a time, okay? So here I am sitting in my seat, and my partner is going to take this dish, and they're going to put it on the floor or on something that could be maybe on a small table or whatever you have in your house. So this dish is going to be out of view, but this is where I'm going to be doing my first sorting, okay? So this is going to be my fork dish. I'm going to put this on the floor. Just trust me that it's still there, okay? And the example that I'm going to be doing right now, I am going to be taking the fork with my left hand, and then I'm going to be dropping it in this container here. That's why I have the my target container on the floor over there, okay? So I'm going to take the forks first, and actually maybe I'll put them back here, okay? So the partner that's helping me would take one of the forks and they're going to put it right here, kind of above my left leg, and they're going to tell me to take. Then I'm going to bring my left hand over here to take the fork. And after I've done that, my partner's going to tell me put in. I'm going to bring the fork over and drop. Sometimes it doesn't land right in, but that's okay. Fork on. You can see that. Okay, my partner can help make sure that the fork lands in the container. Okay, let's do it again. Here's the fork. My partner says take. Bring my left hand over, grab the fork, bring it back out. They said put in. More time with the fork. Take. Put in. Okay, so there's our example with forks. And then since I'm doing just one thing at a time, got my fork here, move that dish off to the side. Then my partner is going to set up a second dish for knives. Okay, so that dish is there on the floor. I'm going to move the knives over here. Okay, they're going to put the knife here about on top of my leg here, and they're going to say take. Bring my left hand over, put in, out and down. Now for the purpose of this video, I'm making these movements pretty quick. Okay, everyone is going to take a different amount of time to complete this job. However long you need is okay. What's important is that you're doing the work and you're getting that movement from your arm, okay? So here's the knife, take, put in. Okay. One more. Take. Put in. Okay, and that is sorting with forks and knives, one item at a time. Okay, it is time to do sorting into 2 containers, and I got a helper this time. This is my son Ryan, and he is going to be our student, and he is going to sort into 2 containers. I've got one container here, and here's the other one. And as his partner, I am first going to show him what should go into each container. So I've got a knife, go here, and a fork is going to go here. Okay, and every time I hand him a silverware, I'm going to say the name. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Knife.
That's not loud enough.
I think it'll be loud enough.
You have to shout a little bit loud.
Knife.
Yeah.
Fork. Oop. Try again. Fork. Fork. Knife. Knife. Fork. I'm gonna do one more.
Yeah. How about we do actually 5 more?
Okay. Knife. Knife. Fork. He's a very enthusiastic worker. Fork.
Fork.
What's that one?
Fork.
Knife. All right, and that is sorting into 2 containers.
Mommy, can I see my last word?
Sure.
Keep on trying and you'll feel proud.
Okay, Ryan and I are back to show sorting silverware into 3 containers. So we've got 3 containers on his table, or this could be like his wheelchair tray.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. And I'm going to tell him that we're going to put forks over here. We're going to put knives here in the middle. We're going to put spoons over here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Fork. Fork. Spoon. Fork. Knife. Spoon. Knife. Fork. Fork. Knife. Knife. Spoon. Can I keep going? Spoon. Spoon. Fork. 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 Knife. Nice job. Nice. Knife. Fork. Whoa. I got it. Knife. Fork. Fork. Knife. Fork. Knife. Knife. Oh my gosh. Nice job. Knife. 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 And your work is?
Done.
Done. Fork. Fork. Where's the fork? Look in the dish. Yeah.
And you'll feel proud.
Oh,
Mimi.
that's nice. Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
And tell them they are all done.
Done.
Thanks. All right, I hope you enjoyed our video on sorting silverware, whether you're doing it 1 item at a time, 2 items at a time, or 3 items at a time. Hope you enjoyed our special guest visitors, Ryan and Josh. They both very much enjoyed having a chance to be a part of this video. If sorting silverware is your assigned job, I hope after you watch this video that you spend a couple minutes sorting silverware at your house. It is a very important job. And Ryan wanted to make sure, if you didn't catch his message, that he says, keep on trying and you'll feel proud.